2, 3.
Yeah, okay, so this one is a pretty cool story.
Summer started as a riff that Konnor just would always play.
Is a really cool kind of a folky guitar riff, and even though he's a bass player, I understand he's quite a good guitar player as well, but he's a really good musician is what he is.
I think I was just hanging out with Daniel one day and I was just like, hey Daniel, like, not to like toot my own horn here, but I have a riff that I think you might like.
And every time he played it, I'd say, dude, that should be a song. And he'd say, dude, yeah, it should. But he never did anything with it.
And I'm not really sure where to go with it.
And then eventually he reached out to me and said, hey, I'm not gonna do anything with this song, this riff. You should.
I think it'd be awesome if you kind of add your spice to it. I think you could make something out of it.
So, okay. No pressure, taking your child and making it my own.
Finally one day he's just like, hey Konnor, so you remember that riff? Well, I think you might like this. And then he sent me a demo of what he called Summer. And then I listened to it and I was like, oh man, you took something that I had only a chunk of and turned it into like something else. Like, wow, dude, I'm impressed. That is fantastic.
But yeah, so I took this riff that Konnor had and I made it to a song, and he didn't play bass on it, but I still wanted him to be on it, and I said, fuck it, Konnor, do you want to sing lead vocals on this one?
And then on my birthday, it was my 24th birthday, he was just like, come down to the studio. And then he's just like, so, you ever sang lead vocals on a song before? Nope. Well, you will now.
Because he's got a great voice. He does. He's never had a chance to really flex that. So it only made sense to me. So we sung the song together, and he did a really good job.
So I got to co-lead on Summer, which was nuts, man. I never got to do that kind of stuff. I usually just do like bass or guitar work, really, but like, but finally here was a chance where I got to do something entirely different.
It's really a pretty big departure from the rest of the album in terms of sound, in terms of a production approach, because I hear this beautiful little folk song.
I still love how it starts off very soft and then it gets like into that rock-y ballad kind of deal.
And I think there were certainly some efforts along the way by the members of the band to sort of claw it back closer to the infamous sound, which I probably kind of pushed against.
I can't wait to hear how it sounds. I haven't heard how it sounds yet, but it was just such a cool thing to see.
And this one would be amongst my favorites, I think, on the record in terms of the song itself. Yeah.
So this is like your favorite? You're going to choose one?
Well, it's not a contest, but I certainly like it better.
If you guys were in the recording studio, all the instruments he has and all the songs, it's ridiculous. And this is this kind of stuff I think you hear in like professional movies, and the fact that like an Edmonton band is doing that is insane. Just the amount of complexity and the depth that Daniel really puts into his music, and just the heart he also has for it. It makes me care about it too, right? Because he cares about it so much. It sounds so weird. I've been with this band coming on 2 years now and I've never been on stage with them. Isn't that so weird? I'll be nervous as all heck that I'm gonna mess up, people are gonna hate me, or I'm probably gonna have the best time of my life.
Storms of way to sunrise, soon to be a brand new day.
It's the first song with Infamous where I'm lead vocals for the whole song. It's a fun song to play. I really enjoyed performing it. You know, we've often talked about how the album is very eclectic, and this is one of the songs that doesn't quite fit in with all the other songs. So it's one where I want to be fairly choosy about which concerts we play it at. The lyrics kind of fit the occasion because it was really stormy right before we played. So storms actually gave way to sunrise that time.
So we all come together and we are alive.
The world debut of summer, baby, just for you.